Megan stormed into the break room, clutching her coffee cup like a weapon, her face flushed, eyes burning. People saw her and stepped aside. They knew that look. Emma was near the water cooler, pouring herself tea. Her hands trembled slightly. Megan stopped just a few steps away.
Megan, who do you think you are? Fixing my report. You're an intern. No one asked for your opinion.
Emma turned around, wide-eyed, confused.
Emma, I thought it was a typo.
Megan.
Oh, so now you're smarter than me? Or are you just hoping your little innocent act will get you protected?
Emma stepped back. She began to breathe faster. Her eyes stayed locked on Megan, no response, no defense, just fear. And then, it happened. Emma screams, panicked. She stumbled back, arms flying up to shield her head. Hot coffee soaked her shirt. Her hair clung to her face and neck, dripping. Some employees gasped, others froze. No one could believe she actually did it. Megan, next time, watch yourself, kid. Emma stood there, drenched and shaking. She didn't cry. She didn't scream again. She just breathed ragged, uneven fighting to stay upright. Someone raised a phone. The camera caught her wide, stunned eyes, and the coffee, still dripping from her scalp to the floor. This wasn't just an act of cruelty. It was the moment every mask in the office began to fall. It started with a coffee. It ended with a haircut, but not the kind you think. It's subscribe to Barber Stories. You'll want to see what happened next. She walked in at exactly 9:17 a.m. Not early, never early. Just late enough to be noticed, just late enough to be untouchable. Her name was Megan. She wore a tight red dress, her blonde hair curled to perfection, the scent of expensive perfume trailing behind her like power in liquid form. No one said a word, because Megan had learned early on. In the office jungle, beauty plus favoritism equals immunity. Boss Richard, Megan.
You light up this office more than the fluorescent lights. Breakfast yet, Megan?
Not yet.
But your compliments are all I need this morning, sir. Coworker 1.
She's late again.
Coworker 2.
And still gets greeted like a queen. Unbelievable. Megan didn't need to be competent.
She just needed to be seen. She didn't climb the ladder. She smiled at the ones holding it. And when she sensed the slightest threat to her throne, she crushed it with a manicured hand at a very public scene. That week, a new intern arrived. Her name was Emma. She was quiet, neat, dressed in plain white blouses and flat shoes. She didn't wear lipstick. She didn't try to stand out. She was everything Megan was not, and for that reason alone, Megan hated her. Emma polite, a little timid.
Hi. Here's the corrected report you asked for. Sorry I sent you 15 minutes late.
Megan, without looking up.
15 minutes late? You think my time's disposable, sweetheart. Megan, font's wrong. Layout's sloppy. Did you even read the instructions I sent?
Emma.
I did.
Megan.
This is a corporate office, not a practice exam. You don't get gold stars for effort here.
Later that day, the team gathered for a coffee break. Emma quietly poured herself a drink. She stood near the counter small, out of the way. But Megan saw her, and Megan wasn't finished. Megan.
You know, I used to be just like you. Nervous, trying to impress everyone.
Emma.
I've heard you're one of the top performers here.
Megan.
Oh, I don't try anymore, sweetie. I run things now. And here's your first real lesson.
Megan, consider this. Your crisis management training. No one moved. No one stepped in. But someone hit record. And that, right there, was the moment Megan went from untouchable to unforgettable. She didn't cry. She didn't scream. She didn't even flinch. Emma simply dabbed the hot coffee from her face with a paper napkin, turned around, and walked out of the break room. Not a word. Not a glance. 3 minutes later, in the hallway near the elevator, she made a phone call. Emma, quiet, steady.
Hi, Dad. I'm okay. But there's something you should probably know. That was it. No drama. No revenge.
But that 14-second call would shake the building from the top down. Within the next 2 hours, 3 departments were called into an emergency meeting: legal, human resources, executive office, and the truth came out. Emma was not just a quiet intern from nowhere. She was the daughter of Trenton Calloway, chairman of the parent company, HR director.
The video has been verified. Time: 12 p.m. Location: 6th floor break area.
Legal officer.
The incident involved an unprovoked act of aggression, verbal humiliation, physical contact, and it was recorded. VP of Operations, Emma Calloway, is Chairman Calloway's daughter?
Assistant.
Yes, sir. Sent here on his request. He wanted her to experience ground-level reality. No titles, no special treatment.
At 3:47 p.m., a company-wide email landed in every inbox. Subject line: mandatory all-staff meeting 4:0 p.m. sharp. No exceptions. Megan. What now? Another boring town hall about ethics? Caption: hot coffee, sharper mind. Newbies should know their place. Co-worker. Nervous.
Megan, I think you should come with me.
Megan.
What for?
The meeting's not for another executive assistant. Megan Walters, you're requested on the 9th floor, immediately. By name.
Megan.
Wow. What is this? A promotion? Or someone finally putting a crown on me?
Assistant.
No, Megan. It's accountability.
She straightened her blazer, flipped her hair once, still unaware that the room she was walking into wasn't a boardroom. It was a courtroom, and she was the one on trial. 9th floor. The entire company was there, but it wasn't a meeting. It was a judgment. Megan walked in, chin up until she saw Emma sitting beside Chairman Calloway. The screen lit up. The coffee scene played. Her voice, her smirk, her words. Megan, in video.
Consider this your first crisis management lesson, sweetheart.
Chairman Calloway.
You didn't apologize. You laughed. You posted this.
Megan.
I didn't mean it that way. Chairman?
You meant every word.
Coworker 1.
She humiliated me in front of a client.
Coworker 2.
She told me I didn't look like I belonged in marketing.
Coworker 3. Quiet.
She used to laugh when I cried.
Even Richard, her once loyal manager, stayed silent. Chairman.
Megan Walters. You have 2 options. Chairman, option 1, submit your resignation. Leave this building. Today, no letter of recommendation, no golden exit. Option 2, stay and take public accountability.
Megan.
Whispers. What does that mean?
Chairman.
Shave your head, here, now, in front of everyone you've mistreated.
Megan. No, please. You can't ask me to do that. This is harassment. I'll call a lawyer.
Chairman.
You threw hot coffee on a staff member, and you want to talk about harassment.
Megan, please, don't make me do this. This hair, it's all I have. I'll apologize, I'll post it, I'll go live anything. But not this, please, she broke. Not out of guilt, but out of fear. Fear that the world might finally see her without the mask, without the perfect hair, without the power. Chairma, you've made your choice. She didn't shave her head. She cried. She begged. But in the end, she was escorted out in silence. No applause, no forgiveness. Just a long hallway, and the sound of her heels, echoing further and further away from the throne she thought was hers. Her hair remained, but her name, her status, her reign was over. She kept her hair, but she lost everything else. Megan left the building that afternoon wearing the same dress, the same heels, and the same signature curls she always did. But something was different now. People looked away. No one walked with her. No one held the door, because behind her sat a resignation letter soaked in silence. And in inboxes across the company, a video. Within hours, the clip spread. First inside the company, then to forums, then public. She wasn't the coffee-spilling queen anymore. She was a case study in HR seminars, a name whispered in exit interviews, a cautionary tale with lipstick. Comment 1, she begged like a toddler. No accountability, just vanity. Comment 2, imagine fearing a haircut more than admitting you were wrong. Comment 3. Not her crying over her hair when she poured coffee on someone. No brands would work with her. No agency would touch her name. Not even her favorite hair salon would return her calls. Because even if she kept her hair, her image had been shaved bald. Some said she moved to another city, changed her name, tried to start over. But wherever she went, someone had already seen the video. Because you can cut your hair, you can change your style, but you can't outrun the moment you proved who you really were. Emma.
I didn't ask them to fire her. I didn't want her to shave her head. I just wanted the bullying to stop for me. And for the next girl who walks into that office.
Emma never raised her voice. She didn't expose Megan. She simply didn't back down.
So no, Megan Walters didn't lose her hair, but she did lose her kingdom, because her throne was never about clothes or quotes. It was about the fear she used to set above others. And once that fear was gone, so was she.